Hi, about me. This is Ron E. My name's Ron, my middle initial's E, so I thought it was cute to stick them together. Give you a little bit of background. I was a military brat, born in Atlanta, moved to Germany. My mother's German, I'm half German. From there we moved to Texas. From there we moved to Alabama. That's where I graduated high school. Immediately after that, went into the service myself, was stationed in Hawaii for a year. Then stationed in Colorado, got out, went to Jacksonville, North Carolina for 4 years, Kansas City for 6 years, realized I didn't like the cold, so now I'm here in Tampa, Florida, been here for 13 years. Single parent of 3 great kids, one's on their own. I've got 2 of them at home. I got a 13-year-old daughter and a 15-year-old son that keep me on my toes, that teach me lessons almost every day, that challenge me. My motto and my foundation is I promise myself to speak happiness, health, and prosperity to every person I meet. I learned that through the Secret, the Law of Attraction. It's from the Optimist Creed, and it resonated with me, so that was my foundation. That's where I started building things from. It's changed my life. It's made things. Opened my eyes to, it was like, wow, almost like being reborn again. It's been amazing. I do represent Body by Vi 90-Day Challenge. That's the health part. The happiness part is the law of attraction. Learn how to be happy. You got to be happy no matter where you are. You don't have to be satisfied with life, but you have to be happy. We are growth-seeking individuals. We're growth-seeking people. That's life. Life is change, so we're always changing. But it's important to be happy. It's important to be healthy. I have been overweight for many years. I just recently took off 60 pounds with Body by Vi, and that has made a major impact in my life. But there again, it was the law of attraction. I've always seen myself as that person, just never took it to that next level, and it's really made a huge difference in my life. I use internet marketing for my business ventures. Body by Vi is just something I do on the back end. Like I said, I'm a customer. I was a customer first. And if you go to the health page, you'll see my before and after pictures. Like I said, I lost 60 pounds with them. This is where I love videos. I don't like doing scripts. I like, metaphorically speaking, I like to live in a glass house. I've always been, growing up, I always looked at things a different way. It was like, wow. Until I started getting to see behind the curtain. For example, in boot camp, the drill sergeants, they're all so strict. But I got to see them outside of that arena and realized, hey, they're just normal people. And then I just started seeing things differently. And the law of attraction has made that possible for me as well, to see things in a different light. So I like to portray that as well. I love video. I don't like scripts. I like just to come off who I am. You can call it raw, just straight out. That's what it is. Nothing hidden. I don't like word games. I love quotes. Everything in life is relative. What love means to me might mean something different to you. What being healthy means something different to me. So we all have, you walk into a room with 1,000 people, you've got 1,000 reputations. Everybody looks at things differently. So I'm a little bit different, but I'm not different. I say that I'm simply complex. I'm different now than I was before. I was very shy. I knew that was something I had to change. I actually took a sales job selling vacuum cleaners to help me overcome my shyness, and that was scary. I don't know if you've ever sold vacuum cleaners door to door, where you have appointment setters and they tell them they've won something, and then you show up trying to sell them a $1,500 vacuum cleaner. So this whole process has been ongoing for about 5 years. When I got into multi-level marketing, it was kind of out of necessity. I didn't want the job I had anymore. I was into computers in the beginning. I've always been a hands-on kind of troubleshooting, fix-it kind of guy. I was in when I was in the Army, I was a tow and drag and missile repairman. I ended up being the assistant to the battalion commander, so I drove him around, and I was his right-hand man and his personal aide for my last year and a half in the service. So that was very interesting, talking about seeing behind the curtain how the top brass actually are when they're outside the office. So that was pretty interesting. So I like to just I like to bring it straight, tell it like it is. If you have any questions, if you want to try and take a guess at what the E stands for, it's really not that hard to guess. Feel free to do so. If you have any questions, if you've decided to learn about the law of attraction, I'm here. My goal is a life coach to get everybody coached. You don't know what you don't know. We all need mentors and coaches to get us through. You have access to me whenever you need it, to answer any questions that you have, to get you to where you want to be. So again, if you have any questions that you have for me, about my life, about my background, about my experience, feel free to ask. I'm here for you. I am a servant. That's what I do. I'm servant driven.